And how well has the tone been set for this contest? Back in the trials, it was the Dragons up against the Tigers. And the Tigers got the job done up against Mike Borson's side. It's going to be an amazing contest here this evening. The Tigers up against the Dragons. Campbelltown Stadium. There's no better place for it. The home of the Tigers. They're going to be let out here. Cummins at fullback. A few of these names are going to be up in the SRL, but they're going to do their original club justice in the Mines here and kick it off with one more game for them. Eddie Oliver, as always, to the SRL community, joined by Rabbitohs captain Tyrone Clay.
Yeah, good to be here, seeing the revamped Mines competition back up and running with the help of various people.
Yeah, it started off with Jack Carl, and then Mike Borson's coming in just before the season launch to take the reins, to get everything underway, and to make sure that the Mines starts off on the right foot. And Clay, how good is it to see some young up-and-coming prospects looking to try and make their first stride into the SRL?
It's very exciting to see. The SRL needs young players like this to come up.
It's going to be the Dragons now. First time with the ball here this evening. A minute and a half gone. It's going to be one out of the ruck, but they'll go inside here to the brand new fullback as well. Beautiful run there from him. That's going to be Anthony to play the ball just on that 45-metre line. This is third tackle for the Dragons. They work it down the short side. Preston, short balls. The ref going to call the knock on. Yes, he will.
Ooh.
That's from Curfey, and they're going to have a very good opportunity here very early, just inside of the Dragons' half here, Clay, the Tigers.
Yeah, hopefully the Tigers can capitalise off this field position as they go. Oh, and that's another knock on. Error riddle game.
Yeah, well, a bit rusty both sides after the trial period. It has been a hot minute since they did have a few trial games, but I'm sure they'll get back into it.
Oh, definitely.
But they're going to be 35 out here from the line, and Harris, he's going to get whacked there. A big shot put on him. I'm not sure who that was, but they're going to get back up and play the ball. Ingram now will get the ball. Just on the 40-metre line now, they go left. And Honeyman's going to be brought down just outside this 40-metre line. These names are going to get me here in the first half. But now they'll work it down this left-hand side. Ingram again, hitting up the ball twice in the one set. Just on the halfway, so they've cracked into the opposition half of the Dragons just. And Preston to put it off the boot downfield. It's going to be taken here by Coan. And Coan's going to get around a foot race, but he'll be brought down just on that 35-metre line. And after those trials, Clay, these players have had a few weeks to develop. I'm sure they're going to come out here with a real tone to set.
Oh, definitely. They'll come out here with fire in their belly as Titans recruit Ben Cummins takes a run up here. A lot of SRL talent. A lot of players from the Tigers actually been brought up into the SRL or have dev contracts. So Tigers, one of the formidable clubs in the Mines, potentially.
Yeah, they definitely could be, but just on the 35-metre line, Mike Borson's side will be put on the boot by Walker, and here comes Dom Young now to return it around one. Cummins, a foot race with him, but a beautiful ankle tap. And I'm not 100% who that was from. I believe Jeff Keane or Darwin Smith. So beautiful work there, but an offload now here to Teo. And they're going to have a bit of room to work with here, Clay. Very good kick return from Dom Young.
Yeah, Dom Young's definitely set up this period well as they get the offload. And a quick play the ball.
Yeah, play the ball now off to Teo. And now Sullivan to get around one. That's a beautiful run there from O'Sullivan. I believe he did a length of the field effort earlier. This is only third tackle. The Dragons, they've got a bit of room to work with now. Go here to Mick Dade, who'll be brought down just 5 short here of the opposition line. They go left, working through the middle with Honeyman. A beautiful ball from dummy half.
Wow.
And he's going to stride over to get the ball down, easy as you like. A beautiful stride and, beautiful work of effort. Thank you, Tyrone.
That deserved to be a try. They started off with Dom Young up with the kick return, and then just to finish it off, get the power straight through the middle with Honeyman. Brilliant football from the Dragons. As Preston will line up the kick.
They most definitely will there, Clay. And just on the 15-metre line, Jacob Preston, left hand the upright. Looking to slot it over, which he does a beautiful job of it there, Preston. He had an amazing game, and he's got the archetype, the general, so expect his kicking game to be crucial in this contest.
Definitely. He will be the one that has to stand out for the Dragons. He's active among the SRL. He's very active.
You know, how good is it, Clay, just to see all these active players in the SRL, not just being active, but like asking questions, wanting to get into the know-how and want to be known for the right reasons, of course. It's an amazing sight to see, something that we've really lacked in recent months, but it's just a breath of fresh air for the whole competition.
Yeah, it reminds me of actually season 4 when we had all of the new rookies and that. Just it's brilliant to see.
And a beautiful offload, but Harry Chatter's just going to collect it. They got a bit too adventurous there, the Dragons, and it did come back to bite them when they did have a few tackles up their sleeve. Unless they're going to hand it off to the prop here, to Nathan, and Nathan's going to be brought down on that 40-metre line. They'll go back on inside here to Lincoln Regal. It's good to see, I believe that's Lincoln Regal. It's good to see him starting lock. Mahanu Olo to go right, and Klaus Logan will be brought down just over that halfway mark. A big body Logan. They'll be looking to use them here this evening. They go back to Lincoln Regal. And on that 40-metre line, just inside of the Dragons' half, will be brought down. Only 24 metres gained for them this set here, so they'll be looking for a good kick here. They'll get it away here. Dom Young for the return. He had a beautiful return last time. He's going to do it again. Dom Young, he's making a statement in his early career. Every time he touches the ball, Clay, he loves a line break.
Definitely.
And Ingram now to play the ball. He was very dangerous early. Now they go right.
Ooh, full pass.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, well.
Western definitely. Now they go right. Walk short here to Smith. Smith's just going to be brought down on that 25-metre mark. And now they'll go right now. And they're going to link it up here with Ben Cummins, who gets around one, not able to break the tackle.
That was unlucky from Ben Cummins. If he just could have got away from that one, man, he could have been in.
This is fourth now. A few tackles to go, and Regal was looking to ball play, but he's just going to go himself underneath the sticks. The Dragons one-upped them earlier, but Regal's just going to use a wealth of knowledge and experience, driving with the momentum in the hips and getting down low for a beautiful try here to open up the scoring for the Tigers.
Yeah, definitely pretty sure, was it off the back of no, it wasn't. I thought it would have been off the back of the error that the Dragons made earlier, but actually, yes, it was off the forward pass. So, mistakes are starting to creep into the game, starting to get disciplined, starting to get... I forgot the words. I've just had a complete mind blank.
Well, of course we forgot the words. It's I'm a bit out of rust, and so are you, Clay. You know, we might do SRL 360, but it's nothing compared to the Mighty Mind. So,
definitely.
Definitely not. Well, we're gonna keep it working here. 6 points, all 22 gone here in the first half on SRL Minds TV. It's been an amazing contest so far. Both sides showing their hand early up the middle, and a few electric backs out wide. Still a long way to go in this contest, Clay. Both sides have shown what they got. Who do you reckon can just go that extra bit further to try and get them over the line? It's only early in the first half, but we do know the Tigers have got some very good experienced Minds players from the past.
Yeah, they'll have to. I think the Tigers could always get the upper hand with the experience of Wriggle and Cheddar, as Cheddar just like that makes a break.
Straight through.
And Wriggle,
yeah.
Wow, that was just immaculate.
And now they're going to look for the switch play of the Dragons. Logan inside to Cummins, but they won't step around one now. And they're just on that 35-metre line. Mahanu Olu will go left here to Cheddar, my apologies. And just on that 25-metre line now. Mahanu Olu looks left, goes right. Walker puts up the bomb, beautifully weighted, but they're going to need somebody to contest it. Nobody's chasing it all, but they do make a good tackle in the end. I'm guessing the Mike Borson's defensive mentality here this evening, wanting just to shut down these outside backs here of the Dragons.
You saw what Dom Young did earlier with that big run.
Well, you're talking about Dom Young. Here he goes again.
That's just I think, other than Dom Young, I think the Tigers have done a good job at maintaining that high defensive work rate.
100% there, Clay. And the Dragons not really going anywhere so far in that half. 35 metres off their own line, that's where the ball was played. Here comes Cummins now to return it here for the Tigers. Cummins around one, but a beautiful tackle made. Oh, and a penalty given away from Cummins.
That could be costly. We know the Tigers can attack with their stars. So hopefully the Dragons can muscle up on defense and keep them out.
Yeah, you'd hope that the Dragons can prevail. All right, now. They're just on the 25-metre line. This will bring about second tackle. We've got 9 minutes to go here, Clay, in the first half. They go right behind inside now. It's going to be off here to Ben Cummins. And short here to the half back of it then. He's not going to go very far. That's going to be signed. Pardon?
He tried a dummy on that play, but didn't work as Macquarie.
Actually, Macquarie now to play the ball. Right hand the upright. They go right. It's going to be Cooper. There's two in the tackle to put him on his back now. Let's see what the kicking game here of the Tigers is like. Mahanu Oluolu in dummy half. They send it off left. Oh, grab a kick from Lil Whip. And it's going to be picked up by Honeyman.
That's class.
Cummins comes up with a very good tackle. But that's class there from the Dragons fullback.
The makeshift fullback playing a prop.
Well, yeah, 100% Clay. You're a fullback yourself in the SRL. Just how good was that positioning for the grubber?
For a prop to have that sort of position, that's really impressive.
That sort of awareness, that's absolutely outstanding. Congratulations to him. Fourth tackle. The Dragons are going to look for the early kick here from Preston.
That's a good kick.
Cummins to get back on his bike. Cummins now, round one. He's not able to break that second tackle. They've done an amazing job to keep Cummins quiet here this evening so far, haven't they, Clay?
Oh, definitely. That's probably what they were looking at going into this game. Ben Cummins is just electric.
And now the ball will go off here to Harry Cheddar. And they look right. They go left here to hooker. Logan, a long ball out here to Cooper Speedman, my apologies. And now they're going to go back off here to Lincoln Regal. Back on the inside to Macquarie. Macquarie to be brought down just outside that 30-metre line. This is fifth tackle. A minute and a half to go now here in the first half. And Mahanu Oluolu put it into the pocket. Walker to drive it off the boot downfield. But here comes Maiava.
He's going
to be taken into touch. That is a beautiful tackle from the man we just mentioned earlier, Cooper Speedman.
Yeah, that was a really good, just a follow-up on the kick return. And that was that? It was. It looked to be Jaden Allen. Wait, is it? Who is that? Number 3. Interesting enough, anyways.
Yeah, no, 100% there. Inside the 20 now, the Tigers. Now they'll go left. They're going to sling it out wide back here to Cummins, but they're not able to unlock him yet. And halftime here, we'll see you shortly for the second half. Welcome back into the second half on SRL TV, Minds TV here this evening. An amazing contest it was. 6 points all. The Tigers, Clay, they went very close there in the first half. But what was your overall thought of both sides?
I felt like it was a pretty even game between both sides. It'd be hard to split them in the second half. I think an individual standout will be whoever pulls out the individual standout will go on and win the game.
Who are you backing to go on to win the game?
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I reckon the Dragons for the bust of groove will go out.
I'm going to have to take the Tigers. The all-reliable Mike Borsons, I'm sure he's got a trick up his sleeve, and he would have said something at halftime, trying to get them over the line. This is fourth tackle now here. Manu Olu and dummy half. They're going to send it off right here to Cooper for a beautiful kick off the right boot. He's going to send the makeshift fullback prop drowning back into his own in goal, and he's got a lot of work to do. He's actually going to get around one. Macquarie got left for the dust, and Cummins will come to cover. How good was that kick return, Tyrone?
From a good kick from the Tigers, that was a really good kick return from Anthony Boom himself. As Dom Young, they can't seem to contain him. Every time he just gets the ball, he looks electric.
And high tackle given away from the Tigers. That's unfortunate.
That could be costly.
And they're going to kick it into the touch here through Tio. All right, here goes Groove now on that 20-metre line. They're going to go right. And the short ball here to Curfew. And Curfew's going to be brought down just inside that 20-metre mark. And they're going to go right now. They're going to shoot it out here. They're going to go off to Harris. And Harris will be brought down just inside that 20-metre mark now here. It's going to be the Dragons with first possession. The ball in good field position. Tio will play it short here to Ingram, who's looked very promising in this second half so far, and also the first. They'll go left now. Long ball out here to Curfew. Got whacked up high earlier. We might have to send him off for a HIA. No, we're joking, of course. Now they'll go right. Preston, long ball. Honeyman
what a hit.
To be put down, a big shot put on him. I'm not sure who it was, but Preston puts in the grubber, and it's going to be picked up by Smith. An amazing effort to get to the ball.
Just good situational awareness as well. They're just not moving or anything, just standing still waiting for the ball to come to you.
All right, now they're just on the 30-metre line. Mahanu Olu will collect and offload there from the Tigers. In the dummy half is Cummins, and he goes left, and they're going to play it short here to Harry Cheddar, who has looked very promising in that back row spot, usually in the props, but they're going to look for an early kick here from Lachlan Bocchia, I believe. My apologies.
I think it's Laren. No, it's Laren.
Laren was correct. All right, now they're going to look for the kick this time from Walker. Again, they're targeting this makeshift fullback here, Clay. What do you reckon their plans are? Would you have to say they're just trying to tire him out? He's used to playing at prop. He might not have the fitness.
He is. I think he is their regulation fullback, I believe.
Interesting.
Anthony. Pretty sure he is their regulation fullback, but I think that they're doing a good job in containing him, though.
Curfew to drive now. And it's going to be playing the ball Groove, and he'll go right here to Preston McDade. Short ball, not able to get away here from the Tigers defenders. This is fourth tackle. Now, which way are they going to go now here, the Dragons? Groove goes a long ball out here to Curfew. And Smith comes in with a beautiful tackle to bring them down just outside of their own 10-metre line here, the Tigers. The Dragons looking for a beautiful kick here from Preston. Just in the field of play. Cooper Speedman underneath it does an amazing job here. Speedman, he's looking to be off to the races.
He is off to the races.
Dives at thin air, and he's going to run it all the way here. What a beautiful try. What a beautiful effort it is to see. A long-ranged effort in the SRL minds. There's no better sight, and there's nothing better to commentate.
I'm definitely just seeing him run away. There's, and then there's nothing he can do as he's too quick for the rest of them.
Now they're just going to be on that 15-metre mark. That's where Cooper is going to be taking the ball back here too. A bit of an acute angle here. Oh no, it's straight in front. My apologies.
It's under the black.
I'm losing my awareness. It's not really the best commentary boxes here at Campbelltown, but we'll get the job done. Cooper to drive it over. 12 points to 6. Mike Borson's Tigers back in front.
Yeah, not with it's a good play from the Tigers. Just they were under the pump, and then just for Speedman to just take the pressure off, score that long range try. Now they have hit the front.
And Preston now to kick it off downfield. Cooper collects it. A long ball out here. Oh, absolutely whacked. Macquarie coming off the back fence is going to wear a shot for his troubles. Here comes Cheddar now, breaking one. Not able to get away there from Groove, who was acting half here for the Dragons. Mahanu Oluolu, long ball out here, back to Macquarie, but not able to have as much of a dint that he did on that first carry. Now they'll go right. Short here to Lincoln Regal. Not really breaking any tackles at the moment near the Tigers. Still just inside their own half, but they'll go back to Harry Cheddar. How dangerous has he been? This will be fifth tackle.
Yeah. Fifth.
And walking out, punted off the boot. Beautifully weighted. It's going to pull up just in the field of play now. And the tackle on Maiava is brilliant. It's just brilliant. There's no better word for it. Brilliant. That's all you can say. The technique that this Tigers players are showing, Clay, is well above their years.
You know, it's really classy to see the way that Tigers playing. Probably they would have trained. I think they've done well in training to get to where they are now. O'Sullivan.
Right now. Yeah, Sullivan breaking one. A very good run there from him. The Dragons centre. This is fifth tackle. Coming up to 15 minutes left here in the game so far. Tio now to punt it off the boot. I believe this is going to be this man's first touch of the game. No, it's not. But he's going to step around one.
That looked dangerous.
Clay, you'd have to say the Dragons are going to be needing points soon. It's got to be Dom Young.
Oh, 100%. He's probably been he's probably been their best player today, and it's unfortunate. They will have to rely on him though.
Just to keep in mind, Jesse Ingram. Oh no, but Groove. My apologies. He's got 90 speed. So I actually do believe he's the quickest player out there on the field at the moment. So congratulations to him. Anyway, Lil Whip now will be brought down just on that 15-meter mark. 6 points the difference. The Tigers going to put it beyond reach. Regal in the air. Underneath it is Anthony. Tap back. Cummins around one. There's swan dive in the corner. Campbelltown's going to love that one.
They're up on their feet here at Campbelltown, and that was a really good effort by, I think, that was Laws Logan to get up in the tap back.
That's not the first time Class Logan has tapped the ball back for somebody to try. They're 220 centimetres tall, Tyrone.
That's very tall. Very handy to have in your team.
You know what? I wish I was that tall. I'm stuck down here at 5'8.5". But I have to have the half in because that could be the difference. But
give you a quarter.
They are a target that they're an aerial weapon. They might be a prop, but if you got somebody that is that tall, they can pretty much outleap anybody unless a very athletic winger in the middle of the field. Kick to them, tap back, and straight over the sticks goes Ben Cummins.
Could that be a strategy that teams opt to use?
Surely. You'd have to think so, wouldn't you?
I think you would.
It's going to be an interesting one. Jacob Preston to get us back underway. We've just crossed the 15-minute mark. Clay, I don't know if there is enough time left for the Tigers to come back. But what do you think was just didn't give? What do you think they're missing here this evening just to get it over the line with the Tigers?
I think they're missing just one more playmaker. I think one person has had to do too much. And I think if you get that other person, could free things up a little bit more.
Oh, forward pass from Mahanu Oluolu. So we've got 11 minutes left. You'd have to think, if they get a try this set... Oh, Tom Young, Logan absolutely folds them onto their backside. I don't think they're going to run it up with the props ever again. Honeyman now to be brought down just over the
Dragons
halfway.
are going to need a miracle. I think Dragons might need a miracle.
Called by Rabbitohs captain Tyrone now. Tio inside to Anthony. He's going to get around one. And Ben Cummins makes a dash on... Gets onto his bike to bring him down. 25 out. They go right. Straight through the hole, but he passes it out to Tio. I don't know what he was thinking.
Should have just gone straight through.
There's no fullback at home. They could have done something.
Oh, really?
Now they go left. Short ball here. Honeyman. They're getting adventurous here. The Dragons. Preston's going to be taken out of this fifth tackle play. What have they got for us here kicking-wise? McDade. Grubber. They need somebody there, but Macquarie's going to do enough. the big
Could be
prop. He's
enough.
been belted a bit here this evening, Clay, but
Oh,
he comes
yeah.
up with a beautiful play.
He comes up with an incredible play to save his team on the line there.
And they're just over that 20-meter mark. The Tigers, they're not really being able to get out of their own end yet. But they go here to Smith, and Groove is going to do a good job to meet him. They're just outside the 30. Mahanu Olu. The Tigers spreading the ball left now here off to Walker, who's straight through, yawning hole. Back on the inside, ricocheted,
Oh, that's
picked
a
up by
7
Lincoln
set.
Regol, and that's 6 more called by the referee. That's game done and dusted here for the Dragons. But the Tigers, they're looking to seal it up with a try. Bocky are in the middle of the field now. Laren to play the ball. They work it left here. Logan winding onto it. A beautiful charge from the forward to settle him in the red zone now here. The short side's looming. They go that way here. The Tigers long ball. And actually, well, they're looking for the long ball, but Cheddar's big head got in the way. This is third tackle now. And Bocky goes right. Walker to drive over.
That's
game over. Game sealer. Shut the gates. Good night, Dragons. Campbelltown. The Tigers have just given the home fans a game to remember.
Oh, 100%. And beautiful play from Cyan Walker there, just to get down. Obviously, having SRL experience previously playing for the Parramatta Eels.
Well, talking about SRL experience, Harry Cheddar is moving on. Who else is moving on?
Ben Cummins is
Ben Cummins. I believe Ben Cummins is the
Titans.
Titans, yeah. So they're losing a bit, but that just allows some of these class players like Laren Boccia to potentially move to fullback. Into the second row, you got Jeff Keane, who'll be seen next week. So there's a lot of classy players who are looking to come in here.
And then you got Lincoln Regal as well.
Yeah, Lincoln Regol as well. So they've moved on too. So they've lost quite a bit here, the Tigers. They were stacked for round one here, but
made the most of it.
The most of it. But it's looking like that they'll be moving on here, and the youngsters are going to be left to take the reins of this mighty side and looking to be a proud club. Macquarie now to be brought down just on that 20-meter line. The Tigers will be looking to finish with the ball here for the game. Walker will play it short here to Smith. A minute to go now here. The Tigers, the fans here at Campbelltown, look at them. They're getting up on their feet. They're going to rise as one for their side here at full time. This will be the last play. They're going to go left. Cooper, long ball out here to Regol. They're going to leave it all out there. And Tio's going to collect it. That's it, full time, round one. Tigers, they get the job done. Look at the fans. This is a sight to behold, Tyrone Clay.
Oh, this is first win on the board. First win for the Tigers as a club, and must feel amazing for them.
As we go to look at here, the general stats for both sides. 24 points, 2-6 against the Dragons. Tries to Cummins, Walker, Regol, Speedman, and just Honeyman getting for that crash dive play. It just came down to who completed the ball and who had more ball in possession. 13 out of 16 sets, and also 10 to 13. So the Tigers had more opportunities, Clay, and they just took their opportunity on it.
Oh yeah, definitely. They definitely took their opportunities more.
And also 78 tackles. 78 tackles to the 111 here for the Dragons. As we go to look at individual stats here for the Tigers. Really noticeable, Harry Cheddar having an absolute amazing game, setting the tone for his new side in the SRL. 116 running meters, 13 carries, 2 line breaks, 4 tackles. Mahanu Olu did make 8 tackles as well, but I just want to go down and have a quick look at Lincoln Regol and Klaus Logan. 12 tackles up at the front line, 0 missed, and 10 for Logan. And also Ben Cummins, the fullback, making 12 tackles, missing 0, 5 line breaks, and 1 try.
That's what you expect of a fullback. That's a perfect game for a fullback.
Perfect game by Tyrone Clay. The Titans, I'm sure, are going to pay dividends for him having that extra experience as we go to look at the Dragons. Very quiet for the Dragons, but the fullback was always active. Anthony, 6 tackles, 4 line breaks, and 111 running meters to his name. Dom Young, we didn't see much of him in that second half though, Clay. The 5 line breaks and only seemed to be in the one half.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, he had the 5 line breaks, but he only had 6 runs of the ball. So basically, every time he got the ball, he almost was making a line break.
In the end, it was the experience that just exceeded the expectations of the Dragons here this evening at Campbelltown. A beautiful contest it was. Borson's up against Rogers, 2 teammates in the SRL, taking it head-to-head in the Mines. Thank you all very much for joining us. Eddie Oliver, as always, to the SRL Mines community, joined by Rabbitohs captain Tyron Clay. We'll see you next time for more SRL Mines action.